What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from Unsleeved Media, and you've heard me talk before about the street date issue, particularly with MJ Holdings. And you will find their product. They're the people in charge of stocking the product at places like Wal Mart, Target, Meijer. I don't know if they do Walgreens. I'm guessing they probably do. Maybe they don't. Walmart has a serious problem with putting products out way too early. We saw that with the Commander decks, the latest set of Commander decks. People had pictures of the product days early. Every single time a new product gets released, somebody posts a picture of getting it early. Now, is this a huge deal? Look, if your city doesn't have a local game store, it's probably not. But local game stores who follow the rules, for the most part, do get hurt by this, because if you can go pick up a bundle or some booster packs from Walmart the day before or 2 days before, you're not going into your local game store. It is my opinion that they should probably stagger the release so that big box stores get them on the following Monday while local game stores get the product on Friday. That's my opinion. I am on the side of local game stores because, I just am. I grew up in local game stores, and it doesn't matter if you play Magic the Gathering or you play D&D, you play Pathfinder, you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you play Force of Will. Many people play in a local game store. It's more than just a place to play. It's a place to meet people. It's a place to be safe. It's a place to feel community. And over the past few years, I've been very vocal about Wizards of the Coast basically turning their back on them, whether it's giving them poor FNM promos, giving them, letting the premium product like Modern Masters, Vintage Masters, Iconic Masters end up in big box stores, shitting on From the Vault. These are all reasons to go to your local game store, okay? Then they have our Break the Servers event for MTG Arena during Friday Night Magic. I mean, it would appear, if I didn't know any better, which I don't, that they're actively trying to destroy the local game store model, or at the very least, hasten its removal, force people into the digital model, which is by far more profitable for them. There's no arguing that people buying digital packs are more profitable for Wizards of the Coast than any other product they could possibly sell, because they can make infinite digital packs with no overhead. There's no incremental cost, no significant incremental cost. For someone buying 1 pack or 100 packs, it's just more profit. For a long time, I've talked about stores like Walmart getting this product out early. And now some insiders have shared with me what is probably a smoking gun, at least you could refer to it that way, that MJ Holdings doesn't care about street date. In fact, they tell Walmart to put the product out early. What if I told you that I had the actual form from MJ Holdings that was sent to Walmart? And what if I told you that it was instructing Walmart to put the product out before it was even released? This is not a mistake. This is on purpose, in my opinion. And my insider also shared to me that there are local game stores that know about this. That obviously this listing that I have, this picture, is not some revelation. It may be for you, the viewer, those of us players. And I think we could all agree. Look, I've been on record that say I don't like that Walmart carries this stuff, but if you don't have a local game store in your town, then I'd rather you still be able to get the items. I would wish that Wizards of the Coast, instead of being socialists, were actual capitalists and made the local game store model so profitable that local game stores would want to come even into the medium-sized towns. Now, if you live out in the boonies, out in the middle of nowhere, that's fine. I mean, it's not like the stuff isn't available online. It's a different era now. But if they have to be in Walmart, can they at least wait till the street date? We have. Let me show you what I've got here. This is for Unstable. I'm told that this, of course, happens all the time. And it's actually not a mistake. You see, Unstable was released on December 8th, 2017, right? I actually worked at Wal Mart. I did freight every night from 2 to 11, unpacked freight. I worked in electronics. Loved working there, actually. But what if I told you that inside, and I unpacked, okay, so when I worked in electronics, part of what I did for stocking was all the new movies, which had a street date. All the new video games, which had a street date. Okay, so we would have to wait until midnight to put the item out. What I would normally do is leave the box right in front of where I needed to stock the movie, or I would put it in the case if it was a video game. And then right before I left, so on Wednesday nights, midnight would come put them out. Overnight would come put them out. Now, when that store went to 24 hours, you just waited till midnight and you put them out. And sometimes there would be people there waiting. Maybe if it was 11:55 or something like that, whatever, I'd just give them the stuff. Who cares? But I would never put stuff out like an entire day early. But here we have the actual form from MJ Holdings. Now, I don't even want to hear that MJ Holdings doesn't know the street date of the product, right? So here we have the actual form from MJ Holdings and Walmart for Anderson merchandisers. This is Magic Unstable, okay? The time-sensitive product. I saw these all the time for DVDs, except it says don't display until 12/7. So it's actually not Walmart's fault that this product is ending up early. It's MJ Holdings. They're purposely, bullshit. I don't want to even hear that they don't know the release date. That's their job. It's their job to know. Every local game store knows what the actual release date. Now, is it a big deal that it can't, if a stocker in some random Walmart puts the product out early? No, probably not. But when you have a company stocking thousands of Walmarts and Myers and Targets, now they all have that product out early. This is inexcusable. It's hard enough to make it as a local game store, and I know the model is dying. I know that every week there's another comic book shop that shutters, and it's sad. And there's another local game store just giving up. But this kind of stuff is not helping them. When they let some big company like MJ Holdings, essentially Walmart, Target, and Meijer, all display the product a day or two early. Now, on this Unstable, my connection here said that the items were actually in the store several days early, but that's hearsay. That's what they told me. This is the actual form that proves they're telling Walmart to put the product out early. And this is a simple fix. Wizards, fix this shit. Okay? It's hard enough to survive as a local game store when you're not working against everybody else. Wizards' product lines have been absolute garbage for the past 5 years. Local game stores are going to start shuttering at an all-time high. I promise you this. The ones that don't diversify are going to go the way of all the sports card shops in the 90s. When that market crashed, you saw 80% of the stores close in a 12-month period. Wizards of the Coast has a responsibility to help to maintain these local game stores because they're vital to their game surviving. Organized play is still important, and even if it's not organized play, having a place to play is still important. This is the model that we have. If they choose to continually look the other way when problems like this arise, or when local game stores know about it but they're afraid to complain, you have a real breakdown in communication. You're supposed to be working together, not against each other.